Hello everyone, I am so excited to share this recipe with you today because this is a brand new meal solution that is launched today for the Epicure spring and summer season, and it is sticky orange chicken. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut up the, it says a pound of chicken breast. That's usually, 2 chicken breasts. So I'm going to slice this one up into bite-sized pieces as it asks for, and the next step will be to put it into the wok. So I've got my chicken here cut into bite-sized pieces. I'm going to use my prep bowl, and the package says to take a 1/4 cup of cornstarch and mix it with a tablespoon of the seasoning. So cornstarch is so flighty. Oh gosh. Whoa. All right, that was about 2/3 of a 1/4 cup. There we go. Let's see how that goes. I'm going to open my seasoning packet. Take a tablespoon of the seasoning. I'm going to mix it around. Here, I'll show you. I'm going to mix the seasoning in with the cornstarch. And I'm going to dump my chicken into there. Actually, before I do that, it says we're going to heat the wok with 2 tablespoons of oil. So I use the avocado oil, and I've got my 1/8 of a cup is actually 2 tablespoons. So I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of oil, turn our burner on, and get ready. So now we'll toss the chicken here with the cornstarch and seasoning. Get everything nicely coated because that gives it a nice bit of a crispy coating on the outside. Also helps to thicken the sauce when you add your cornstarch onto your meat. It gives the sauce a bit more of what is needed for it to thicken up. Oh, it smells so good. All right, I think my pieces are quite well covered, and I'm going to put it into the wok. Okay, so we're going to put this into the oil. The oil's already spitting a little bit, so I'm just going to be careful here. I'm going to put everything, even the seasoning that didn't connect with any, didn't connect with the chicken. Stir it around. I can turn it up a little bit now. I like to heat the oil, but I don't like to heat it too much because when you put stuff in and it's really hot, you get a lot of splashing, and you can also burn your meat. So we're going to let that cook and see what the package says. See, the chicken is starting to cook a bit and get nice and brown. I mean, the seasoning has some spices in it that have a bit of an orange color, but you can see that it's starting to cook very nicely, which is what we want. So let's stir around here. While that's cooking, I'm going to take the rest of the seasoning packet. I'm going to use the same bowl I had the chicken in. I'm going to take the rest of the seasoning packet, and I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of water, which I have pre-measured here, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and it says 1/2 cup of orange juice. We're not orange juice drinkers typically, so I buy these little juice boxes so that I have them ready for such recipes so that I can put them in. And I just realized, I think this is 200 milliliters and it's probably just shy. Oh no, there we go. Here we go. I've got 1/2 cup of orange juice. I'm going to get that. Mix it all together. I'm actually going to I'm going to whisk the sauce so that everything is nicely blended. And it also picks up the rest of the cornstarch in the bowl. So our chicken is browned really nicely, and it has the seasoning with the water, the orange juice, and the soy sauce in here. So now I'm gonna whisk as I'm pouring it over. I like to make sure we get everything out of the bowl. Turn the heat down a little. Make sure everything's nicely coated. I'm gonna turn up a bit, and then we're just gonna simmer this for a few minutes, and the sauce should start to thicken. And oh my gosh, the smell is incredible. The sauce is already starting to thicken a little bit. Look at that, just so good. I'm so excited to have this. We're gonna have it over rice. Just gonna let it simmer a bit longer, and I'll certainly share the end result with you. So we're getting ready to eat our sticky orange chicken, and of course we're gonna have it on rice, and this is where the Epicure multi-purpose steamer comes in, and I just love this. So it has this tray that you can utilize for so many things, but what I love to do is I rinse my rice for 3 minutes. I have a cup of rice, and I have 2 cups of water in here, and I put my tray on top, and I put this in the microwave for 14 minutes. Fluff it up, and you have perfect rice. No muss, no fuss, no worrying about a pot boiling over, nothing. It is going to cook it to perfection, and I don't have to watch it. Now, I will say that everyone's microwave varies, and it took me a bit to figure out how much time was required. I was trying 12 minutes, I've tried 16 minutes, and I've realized for my microwave, 14 minutes is where it's at. We're gonna have some broccoli with our sticky orange chicken. So this is the Epicure rectangular steamer, and I will put this in the microwave for 3 minutes, probably three to 3.5 minutes. Once the rice is done, and our meal will be ready. I can't wait to share it with you. See, here's our rice, nice and fluffy, 14 minutes in the microwave. I took the tray off, and now I just need to put the lid on and wait until the broccoli's done, and I can serve it out. Okay, here we have it. We have our chicken, our rice, and our broccoli. And I'm going to serve it out, and it is going to be fantastic.